Was it a one-time thing, or am I going to do it again? Skibbity-beep-bop-a-doop-bop-a, Derek should put us on like a New York train hanging on the side as like the intro. Skibbity-beep-bop-a-doop-bop-ow, Natural Rose Pod. Bibbity-beep-bop-a-dap-bop-ow. And then there's somebody watching who's like, please tell me that they didn't make a fucking scat intro again. Because I keep forgetting. Bang. We locked it in. I got you, Derek. I got you, Derek.
But you got it.
And we're both shoeless. Shoe 5 me. Or foot 5 me, right? No. You got to go left. Or you got to go right to left. No. I did a little side job earlier today. And you met Jared. He's hella cool. Jared's helped facilitate things for the pod as well. I'm not going to get too in-depth in that. But he's getting into voice acting. He's going to do voice acting. He's taking classes. He's setting up a booth in a closet with sound editing and stuff, like the studio.
What happened with the whole like virtual reality stuff?
That just came to a close.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get too many details on it. It's over, but I respect my man because he just pivoted to something else. And it's honestly funny because it's one of those things when somebody tells you something like that where you go, really? It's not something I would have seen him doing. Not that I'm like upset at it at all. It's just kind of a surprise.
Like for
You'll
like
hear
cartoons
him on the next
or like
version of Ozempic commercial. All of it. He wants to do mainly cartoons and video games and stuff. Because he's into anime. He's into Magic like us. He was showing me the one Commander deck he had left. He said he sold a stack of land, and I was like, damn, I wish you would have called me out and bought that shit. Welcome back to this episode of the Naturals Pod. As always, I'm Uncle Kyle, seated on the couch in his normal position. The captain of the ship, Sweet Derek, the producer.
What up, natties? Let's go.
But that whole thing, it just made me, it was kind of a fun, proud moment. I was like, I'm helping somebody else work on their dream, you know, because we've had other people who have gotten in there and really aided us along the way in doing this. We're still growing. We're still charging up that hill. But it made me think of that story that's out there about George Clooney. And he has this really close group of friends and people that were here for him. And one night he had a dinner. And they all come into a room and sit down, and there's a bag sitting in front of them, and he just gave each of them $1 million. Yeah. I believe it was $1 million.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Life-changing money. Some of them live, you know, the majority normal lives. They're teachers or they ply some other trade other than acting.
I mean, you'd have normal friends before you become a fucking star, you'd think, right? Like, you don't want to have friends that are in just Hollywood anyways, because a lot of those people are fucking fake. So.
If those are the only people that you consider friends, then you have no friends. You have to have the OG friends, or you have to have people that you came up with. Like, I feel like a lot of those actors started out showing up to auditions with one another, and then before they know it, they're both headlining guys or gals, starring in movies and putting other people on, producing, directing, all that. LeBron's the same way. He put his friends through school. He's like, you're going to be my business manager. Go get an MBA.
Yeah, but that's how you should do it, though. I feel like that. I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I have a pretty tight circle, but I mean, the few people I had, if we fucking popped off, I'd reward them with that shit too.
Yeah.
That's people you trust, usually. You know, hopefully.
It just shows a lack of awareness, though. There's real life examples of people achieving success as a group because they all supported and believed in one another, and that is lost on the comedy community. I don't know if it's nationwide or worldwide, but I will tell you here, there's serious lack of solidarity in this community and trying to grow up and shit. But the whole point that I'm getting to is you need to support the people that are helping you build your dreams.
Yeah, I agree.
And since it's your birthday this week, or we're ending
ending my birthday.
We're ending your birthday week. We do it too, ladies. We're taking it back, or we're joining you. I don't know. Oh, would you like the one that tastes slightly like vomit or the one that's almost gone? Here you go.
I think I'll chat with the almost gone. I don't really. I hate your description of that, dude.
Oh, I've had this thing sitting around for like a month. I forget about it, and I see it sitting somewhere, and I'm like, hey, come over here.
It's probably lasted
Let me
so
give
long
you a kiss.
For you.
And it tastes like when you throw up a little bit and there's that acidic slime in the back of your throat. That's what this tastes like.
But that's why it's lasted so long, because even you don't want to punish yourself with that.
This pen is for bulimic girls. They probably love it. That's a taste that tastes like home.
The dark jokes continue, dude.
But anyways, in the spirit of that, I've already gifted you. We've done some celebrating with friends. We've been gaming. We've been playing D&D. I got you a gift right here on the pod. Now, people,
Oh, shit. Okay.
I want you to observe what's about to happen. Oh, hold on. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing first. There's a pageantry to gift giving, people, okay? You don't just hand them the item, or even worse, hand them the item in the bag from the shopping center that you bought the gift from. You see this? Wrapped. It's got a funny slogan on the bag. Say what?
I say it's pretty classy, dude.
It's got the tissue paper sticking out the top. This is what you should be doing for people. Yes, you need to wrap the gifts, or pay somebody else to do it. Maybe I should get a gift.
Wait, did you wrap it though, or did you only put it in a bag in the?
No. This is wrapped. It's got your name on it, my boy. Look at that.
Right, yeah,
there you go.
Pretty good. All right.
The finale of your birthday week arc. Open the gift. Enjoy, right. Sweet Derek.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I am a master gift giver. It's a gift that my mother gave to me because, as I've mentioned several times on the pod, she was always a phenomenal gift giver. She would take a moment or something you said you were interested in and curate this elaborate gift that you knew was just for you. So I like to do that as well. Sometimes I just want to get people something nice for the occasion, for their birthday or whatever. Because if you don't have an intimate knowledge of someone, what's up? You look confused.
I was letting you go on your little thing.
Oh, no. This is a monologue that goes on while you're opening the gift.
I didn't know if you wanted me to wait for the monologue.
No. I'll open your present.
Because I was going to say, it's like, did you wrap this too? It's wrapped pretty clean. Like, I can't wrap for shit, dude. So this
Derek.
would not look anything like this.
Okay, hold it up for the camera. Yeah. Once again, the pageantry. Look at how beautiful the wrapping paper is. Now, that might not be the best corner job.
No, it's still really
but that's solid. For a man.
Yeah.
Housewives in the Midwest who wrap 1 million gifts at Christmas are just clapping their hands at that wrap job right now.
Do you have any wives in the Midwest? Oh yeah, it's even like greatly taped up.
But yeah, getting a gift for anybody is great. Sentimental gifts are always better for me. I'm a grown man. I buy myself shit all the time. So for me, I'd rather have something more personal. A nice, cool gift that wasn't even a Christmas gift or a birthday gift recently was our friend and dungeon master, Tracy. You saw her on the D&D episode.
That'd be hella funny if I just opened this up and then there was another box inside the box.
I mean, you won't know if there's another box in the box until you open the box. So she does 3D printing, and she made, because my character is half dragon, she made a dragon egg, or she printed a dragon egg for me to hold my dice in. I had no idea it was happening. She just showed up for our next D&D sesh and handed it to me and said, I made this for you. I thought it would be cool.
Oh my God,
I was gushing.
It's a fucking box in a box. It's
Derek Stradamus. Now, here's the other thing I love about gift giving is if you just want to make it look pretty and have it be a very ornate gift to really blow their mind through the entire process, do that. If you want to fuck with somebody, do that too.
I feel like I need a knife now.
No, that just has a little scotchy tape on it. You can peel it off. Watching you struggle to open this gift is part of the reward for me.
Oh, okay.
But you get a gift at the end, Derek. Doesn't that make it nice?
The box in a box is hilarious. The fact I called that was pretty good, though. I gotta say, that was pretty good.
If you get gift cards, you're the laziest son of a bitch on the planet. Unless you're getting
you don't
them.
Like gift cards, really?
I don't mind them.
Okay. I feel like sometimes if it's, at least if it has like heart because you like the place behind it, it's not bad. But if you like generic gift card it for like just whatever on it, it is lame.
Yeah, it depends on the level of familiarity. Now, I will say this. My dad, bless him, even though he has adult children, he'll still get us gifts. And especially on Christmas, it's cool because he'll get me gift cards to Boot Barn, Home Depot, stuff that I want to get. And then he'll also get a couple personal gifts. I don't know.
Oh, shit, it's a magic card, dude. What? Look under your... What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
It's a gift-giving / scavenger hunt. Let's go, boys.
What the fuck?
I should have set up the mobile camera rigs because we're going on an adventure.
Pump faked me with the fucking...
Did you like... I was proud of me. I thought about putting it in a top loader, and I was like, nah, Gem Case will really blow his mind.
Like under the cushion, like under this one, or like under the...
I don't know, Derek.
Oh, shit.
Is there a little something under there?
Oh, what? No fucking way, dude. You got me a fucking moat, dude?
I did.
What? No fucking way, dude. Dude, this is a fucking clean-ass moat, too, dude. This thing
Shout
is
out
fucking...
to our friends at Ancestral MTG.
Fuck yeah, dude. No way, dude. You'd have to do this. Holy shit, dude. This is a fucking expensive, sick-ass fucking card, dude. Let's go.
So Derek is building an ultra-punishing... For those of you not in the Commander community or the Magic community, we play a version of the game called Commander. And you rank your deck through levels, and the top level is called CEDH, which is the competitive side of it. You have to have insane shit in order to compete in this, and he has built a deck that is not only expensive, but extremely punishing. And if you knew how many times I heard the word fucking moat in the last month, then you would have bought the card for him too, so you didn't have to hear the word again.
Dude, this is an amazing gift, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and honestly, cool. I want to, it's a little deeper. I want to shout out Ancestral TCG, or Ancestral MTG, excuse me. Got to make the correction. This is not sponsored. They did not give me this card. I bought this card. So Derek's been building this deck, and he wants to get cards that are minty. Some of them are vintage. One of the cards that he purchased for the deck, which was almost $400, is called a Nether Void, and he'll put a little picture up of it. Super powerful card, cool. But once again, when you're searching for vintage, much like anything vintage, if you're a what the hell do they call it, a thrifter or somebody who goes to Salvation Army and you like to repurpose things or any of the buzzwords that people use for that shit on the internet. So typically when you're buying something like this, because this came from a set called Legends, I'm not sure what year it was released. It's an old card.
Oh, it's old.
It's a common too. I'm not gonna say how much I spent for it.
Yeah, Paymoney Wubby, like, he's another Magic streamer, like, freaked out when he pulled one of these on stream out of a pack, because this is like one of the big hits out of the thing. It is sick. But yeah, dude, this is fucking epic. I heard Ancestral is a dope spot. He plugs it too, so it's
and they're gonna do an insane break, which I believe Ancestral sourced the box for that. That is the beauty of this company, is they source these older cards, they get them in good condition. I paid a premium. So I paid a premium for this card. I wanted to get Derek the crispiest version of it because he's trying to build something really nice for himself. So I ordered a near mint.
Oh yeah, besides like the small, like, because it's old. Like, this card was made in 94. So that's 31,
it says it right on the art.
Yeah, 31-year-old card.
You'll have to put up a couple of pictures just for people's reference, because I feel like people will look at it and go, oh, that thing is very clean, but it's 31 years old. So I ordered a near mint card. You pay a premium for this. There is a whole economy with these trading card games. There is... with the Pokemon, it's so important that you get them graded. There are companies you could send it into. They grade them. I feel like some people get a little bit of favor, depending on how big your YouTube is. Some YouTube have partnerships with them. I know that Paymoney Wubby has a partnership with CGC, and when he does breaks and open cards, he automatically gets them graded by that company, and that's a great thing that he does. So I paid the premium for this. I get the card. I am not ashamed to admit that I have spent thousands of dollars. We've only gotten into Magic in the last year, but I just fell hard because it's so much fun.
It is a ton of fun. I'm almost like, certain people that will know about this card, like Joe Neal, and certain people that don't know about this card are probably like low-key kind of losing their shit too. That
I mean, he already knows that you were getting the card. Okay, there were people behind the scenes that knew what was going on.
But they're gonna lose their mind over like the fact of this potentially going in a playable deck too, because this is like a card that you don't normally like play. Like, this is
we
one
play
you keep
big
like
cards,
but
I have a $2,500 serialized card that I use as the commander for one of my decks.
Because one of the things of like playing Magic that's like really dope is, because we're also collectors, is when you're in a game and you drop a card, and whether you're at a local game store or you're with friends, and they go, oh my, what? And like, they look at the card, and then sometimes the number question, a little inside background, is people will ask if it's real, because they do make like fake like proxy cards, and people get cards.
I mean, it's not fake. It's a proxy.
Well,
it's just
it's not fake. It's a replica of it.
But
when, you know, I'm going to be like, no, this is real. And then people will go, whoa.
Well, and the nice thing about the format is you can only play with a certain percentage of them in your deck, but you can play with the replicas, because this is an expensive hobby if you really want to go balls deep. So I sprung for the near mint.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm not going to tell you how much it cost. My dad was slightly embarrassed about me when I told him how much it cost. So I get the card, and just like Derek pointed out,
I mean, this is
if you look at the top of it, and he'll throw the picture up again, there is wear at the top of the card. There's lightning. It's indicative of somebody playing it. So this card for me would not be near mint. It would be lightly played, and that affects the price. Because Magic, you really, unless you get some crazy vintage stuff that you're never going to play and you're collecting, the condition is important. And we triple sleeve all of our decks, flatten them out and stuff, because despite the fact that I'm playing with them, I still would like them to remain in mint condition. So I received the card and I saw that, and I was immediately like, no, because I spent the extra money to make sure you get a crispy one. Now, if you look at that card is in very good condition.
Oh, for being this old,
other than the wear,
yeah, correct. It's
great condition. The art looks good. The back of that is insanely minty, even though I got the Ancestral sticker on there.
Yeah, besides like literally pulling one out of a pack, like I don't think you can get any crispier with a 31-year-old card, dude.
But sick. I'm not paying the near mint price for that. And Derek knows me. I get really upset when I order something online or
you called them back. You contacted them back.
Well,
I mean, rightfully so.
I bought cards from multiple places. I bought cards from Card Kingdom. I've bought cards from TCG. I have had zero issues with TCG. And shout out to all my little small shop warriors out there on TCG selling cards, because those are the people, I'll get them within 3 days. I order something and they immediately send it. The Magic community is phenomenal, and I would love to get them in on this pod. So I contacted them, and TCG has a whole portal where it has the card you bought, the order number, how much it costs. They have all the information, so you message them and they immediately know who they're talking to and what it's about. I didn't send them pictures. I just emailed them, and I wasn't being rude, because honestly, if I'm going to be completely transparent right now, I would love to also develop a partnership with these people, because I love what they're doing with the YouTube.
Do you know
Magic
this is
community.
like? Is this magneted? I don't want to break the case.
Do you want me to get it out for you so you can really look?
I just wanted to really look at it. Yeah.
So if you go at the bottom where the two magnets are, it is kind of sketch. Oh my god, I hate it so much.
Yeah. Okay. See, I was.
I didn't want to break
the card. Yeah.
Okay, so
I didn't want to like pop it super hard because I didn't want to like break the case.
Yeah. So I contacted Ancestral, and I told them, hey, I ordered this card near mint. I paid the premium from your shop because I'm familiar with you through Pay Money Wubby, and he has sung your praises.
Dropped him too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, as you should.
Because it's important. They're collaborating with him, so they need to know how his community feels.
There's not a lot of people that would buy that. This is a very small percentage too, and I don't mean this as a slam, but there's a small percentage of people that are spending this kind of money on Magic too. Guaranteed.
Correct. And that's another reason why I'm not going to be a jerk off. But also, I am going to demand that things are at the correct price, at the right condition, at the right time, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What do you want? Oh, you want to seal her back up? Do you think you're capable of doing that after not being able to figure out the lid?
I think so. I'm going to try.
Get in there, Derek. Na 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 na. Okay, nailed it. Love it. So I contacted the seller and I told them, hey, I paid this premium because you have a reputation, because there were other listings in the store that were also listed as near mint that were a couple $100 less.
Oh.
But I went with them because they have a good reputation, and I just knew that what I was getting was going to be worth the price.
Yeah.
So I get it. There's issues with the card. I contact them immediately. I say, hey, look, I paid the near mint price, but looking at this card is lightly played. So I would like you guys to comp it, which means look up a comparable price for the card being sold as lightly played and adjust the price and give me a partial refund. And they did it immediately.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I didn't even know it happened. They did it.
Really? Okay.
They snap immediately. Well, actually, okay. He responded. I'm so sorry I forgot your name. I'll take a screenshot of the message because this guy was super nice and professional. These are the kind of people that I like to deal with when I'm a customer and potentially as a collaborator in a more business sense. He messaged me and he said, I am so sorry that we made this mistake. We must have not put in the card in the listing in the shipment. So I will do one of these three things for you. I will comp the card and refund the difference. I will send you a near mint card and $100 back for the inconvenience, and you can send me the card that you have, or I can give you a full refund.
A full refund?
And take the card. Well, no. He wanted the card back. I'm not getting the card for free.
Yeah.
But, that That's how you take care of your customers. And of course, I wanted you to have the card. I think that thing is super minty. Honestly, I think it's a great deal. Other than it being lightly played, I'm just trying to uphold certain standards within the community. But they did snap refund me, and I just want to shout them out. Ancestral MTG, great customer service, quick response time, and they give you the product quickly. This thing, I bought it and I got it within 3 days. Like I said, love the Magic community, got it quick.
Dude, hell yeah.
It was an impulse decision because I just wanted to bless you so much, and I knew you wanted that card so badly, so I kind of stole your thunder by buying it so you could have it, but you're welcome, buddy.
It's okay. I appreciate it, man. Thank you
and
so
also,
much, dude.
look at me right now. You can't play that card against me, okay? Ever. Ever. You can never play that card against me.
Can I at least have it on the side?
No.
Like, just chill.
No.
I can't even just have it for view.
You got to sideboard that shit out of the deck when you're playing me. Let me explain something to you right now in terms that non-Magic people will understand, okay? Derek is like a childhood bully that I have to meet every day on the playground who will give me a wet willy, give me a wedgie, dunk my head in the toilet, put it in the sand, throw me off the swing set or the play bars or whatever. He's terrible. Admittedly, it is because he is also insanely lucky against me and good at the game, which is a power combo. I'm bringing in a ringer. I'm going to have Jared come and play you because I feel like he might be a more reasonable challenge for you.
Even shout out, I know Jamal sometimes listens to this, and Josh.
Shout out to our play group, Josh,
That's
Jamal.
What I'm saying. They're
shout out to our
good
DM
players
Tracy.
too, and they've beat me. They've beat me. I do think I have one of the better records of the people, but everyone that we play, including you, is good, dude. It's just also some of the decks I've made are kind of nasty, and I will say I do have luck. Like, there is some luck in the game too.
You have an insane amount of luck against me. But I love our pod because I am, unless you're playing Tracy, bless you, I'm so sorry. I am the scrub in our pod. I'm still pretty good at Magic, but
dude, Tracy caught a stray, dude.
Tracy, that was not a stray. I love you so dearly. Don't listen to him. No, Tracy, we're fine. We're fine. In the live chat right now, put some hearts. I'm so sorry for slamming. She didn't even admit that. Tracy is a beast at gaming, period.
She is really good.
But Magic is not your strongest suit.
Yeah, she's great at board games, though, which has been fun, too. Like Blood Rage, look that up.
So let me explain to you why playing against Derek isn't fun and why me giving him this card makes it less fun. So let's just say that Magic is a game of rock, paper, scissors, and you go to play. And the second you do the 1, 2, 3 shoot, Derek reaches over and pantses you, right? So now you got to pull your pants up. So you're like, okay, why did he do that? Real quick, pull my pants up. And then you go to play again, and then he puts a blindfold on you. And then he kicks you in the nuts and shoves you down a hill. That's what playing this deck that he built is like. It
is mean, dude.
Ball torture. Yeah, like, if you've ever seen one of those videos of a woman in heels just smashing some testicles,
dude.
Ball torture. Man. I think I might get that printed on a deck box,
ball
and
torture.
that's the box that has
what
to go
I told.
In.
I told someone that because you got me the cool South Park like deck box. This big South Park fan. South Park's great. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, probably arguably the greatest comedy writers of all time. But it's in the Cartman box because Cartman's an asshole. You know what I'm saying? It's in the
fitting box.
So I have it in the Cartman
yeah.
box because I'm like, I know this deck is an asshole. And I actually just got some of the cards yesterday too, which are in there. But I didn't bring it over because I know you've been hating that deck so much. So I was like,
you should have brought it. You got a new card.
I know.
For
I
it.
didn't know it was getting.
You're welcome.
But you said I can't play it again.
If I ever become broke, I might repo that card from you and be like, I gotta eat. Give me that card back, Derek. I'm taking it.
Would you sell this or the serialized first, though? Probably this one.
Ideally, I'll be in a life situation permanently where I never have to sell my cards, and then I'll die first, and you can inherit them and play them well, Derek. Murder many people with them.
Yeah, no, it's just cool to have a part of this collection. So unless you're in dire straits, definitely shouldn't do that.
Also, rate the gift giving. Did you like the bag in the box
10,
in the
dude.
box?
That
and then
hella funny.
the hiding it under the cushion was on the fly. I was like, we got to add like an extra layer.
That was funny,
to
dude.
it.
That is good. Let me real quick. Let me see if I'll show that shit because it is fun. So it was already another card in the thing, and it literally says "Look under your cushion." That shit was
and
funny.
I picked Phineas Ace Archer because Pay Money Wubby played that on
with
Shuffle Up and Play
with the meme deck with the bunnies.
Yeah, so cool. I thought that was kind of some cool symbolism. I do deep cuts only, people. You see how deep my gift giving goes?
Yeah, I think I've shouted that on here a couple times that you're like amazing gift giver. I think on the recent episode that is about to actually the episode fucking two weeks ago now, be the one before Big Irish J. I literally said to the person, and I'm not going to give it away because if you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. But I said that you were a great gift giver. Winked to the person that you were shouting out.
Confirmed.
But thanks, buddy. No, awesome. Seriously.
Yeah, I knew you would enjoy it. That's another thing about gift giving is sometimes when somebody is giving you subliminal or non-subliminal messages like that, they're teeing you up for a great gift.
I would have never expected you to do that. But
that's what makes it more awesome.
Because I know it's
badly would your mind have been blown if it was a moat and just a stack of dual lands, like fucking $5,000 in cards.
There'd probably be a moment where I'd be like, this. I mean, because this is already like borderline too much. I'd be like, dude, buddy, like that's an amazing gift, but like you don't.
What if I then
much.
Immediately showed you a video of me hitting the mega bucks?
Oh well, yeah. If you came into like some obscene amount of money where now the value of them isn't so painful to your wallet, you know.
If I ever become rich and you're not there, Derek, I will keep that information from you for a long time and then just mind fuck you one day. I'll be like, hey, dude, I got us an opportunity to shoot at this really cool venue. Meet me here, and I send you a pin. You pull up to a mansion. The gates open, and I'm standing out front in a white suit with a bottle of champagne. We made not Diddy.
It's like that great meme where it's like if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell people there, but there'd be signs.
There'd be signs. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I don't play that shit, dude. Like we similar to being a rogue in D&D, like I feel like there's a kinship amongst gamblers and certain things that you kind of understand. People that are stingy, let me just put this out there. If you gamble with your friends and you win and your friend loses, give them their money back. Not that you want it, but like if you can afford it, because we do that. Yeah. If you win and your friend is just there like hanging out with you, you bless your buddy a little bit.
100%, dude. Even when we play poker and shit, if one of us lost or one of us won, we'd always kick back the person to buy him back and shit. Because it's like you want us to at least feel like you at least broke even.
I hit the blackjack table a lot and
you
gave it right back, which is unfortunate.
You did, but that's okay. Dude, there was actually, I mean, you're kind of sparking this up because I saw this not too long ago, but it was kind of on the same thing as I saw. There was an older guy, and he won the lottery, and I think it was like a couple mil. So, I mean, still amazing. Not like the fucking $1 billion one or whatever.
I'd take a couple mil.
But he hit up a guy that has been a friend for a long time ago, but 18 years ago. It was like a friend, like a close friend. But 18 years ago, he promised if he ever won the lottery, they would split it, and he did it, and he hit him up and split it with his fucking friend, dude. And I'm like,
that's a solid ass.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a solid ass fucking person.
Yeah.
So it's like good to see those people out there, and I'll try to find it because I saw it on social media, and I'm like, that's a real person, you know.
But also, that's what I feel like a lot of people don't realize is there's small moments in your life where you do something for somebody and it leaves an impact on them.
Oh, 100%.
You came in at the right
100%.
moment, even if what you thought you did was totally innocuous. And you're like, whatever, just helping out a bud. And that was like a pivotal moment for them. That's why I don't do shit to potentially get some kind of reward, but there are people in my life that would not come to me with their hand out in that situation, and they would get blessed out of nowhere, because I feel like that's what makes the world, rich people of the world, give us some of your money, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean that's it. It is disgusting. Cause say what you want, he could, I give back. But even like an Elon Musk, it's like you don't need to have like billions upon billions of dollars. It's just too much money. You don't need to have that much. So it's weird, but I don't know. And then it's the whole loophole, the charity stuff that I'm not gonna go full fucking political and conspiracy shit. But yeah, no, some people. You don't need that much money. Stop being assholes.
I may not have voted for Trump, but if I get some money, I'm going to play the game just like him. You know what I'm saying? Because there are loopholes. You got to jump through them sons of bitches.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, when you're in that level, they literally say it's a play the game. I mean, it's like that amazing blinking on his guy, but the guy that did the GameStop shit, that was the whole point of it, is that these fuckers don't let you play the game.
Roaring Kitty. Correct. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, and he fucking proved it that like they blew that shit up, and the rich people were like, no, you don't get to do this. But
caught those greedy motherfuckers with their hand in the cookie jar. Oh yeah,
yeah, which was great,
that was tasty.
It was.
It was unfortunate because that was a moment where a large group of humanity had a moment of solidarity, and they got fucked. Yeah. Sometimes doing the honorable thing, sometimes you got to look out for yourself. I was talking about this with somebody else like last night. sometimes it's good to be a good person and it's good to have good intentions, but sometimes you need to fucking hold your hand up and go, don't look, Jesus, this one's for me. And it's not even that you're doing anything bad, but the system kind of always wins.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, did you watch the movie on the Netflix of it? Because it is pretty good.
No, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
I'm a big
like
Paul
cool
Dano guy.
Yeah,
he's such a strange looking human
is,
being,
he's a great actor.
a really versatile actor. Great dude.
Yeah.
I don't know about personally the There Will Be Blood shit where he gets slapped around at the end.
So weird, dude.
I drink your milkshake. That is one of the most legendary things ever.
Yeah, that's a brutal scene too.
But circling back to South Park, I have seen that clip of them going to the Oscars in dresses.
Oh, yeah. So great. Dude.
And then they tell you, they said in an interview later that they were on acid while they did it. Now, I'm not saying let's wear dresses, Derek, but would you get fucked up and go to a prestigious award show with me? Could we do it?
I would. I don't know if I would go as far as like acid, because that is like pretty intense. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'd ever really want to like fuck with that. Even though I've heard like interesting things about it.
Maybe it'd be great. I bet you some shroomies would just put you in a delightful
that's what I'm saying. Like maybe
mood.
shroom or just get super high. I mean, I would definitely go like not sober. 100%. I wouldn't want to get like drunk.
I think shrooms are the way, because super
shrooms
clapped out you look insanely fucked up when you get high. Like your eyes turn into flaming meatballs.
Do they?
Oh yeah, dude.
That's funny. Yeah,
it shows, but I don't care. But so if you could win any award ever, any award, if you could win one award,
that's a great question, buddy.
What would be the award that you would want to win?
Ooh, man, that's a great one. So basically, I'm putting myself in any scenario where I'm a prestigious actor, or musician, or something.
Whatever. You have carte blanche, dude. You could win a fucking Purple Heart if you want to. You could be a war hero, Silver Star. No disrespect to any of the military people out there. I don't know. Medal of Honor. There's not a lot of people who have that. I think you better cook up an epic story if you're saying Medal of Honor.
Oh God, let me just double check this, because I don't want to like like speak on this, but let me make sure that this is like correct.
I'd love to win an Oscar, because I think the Academy sucks. The movies that they pick, I'm sorry, that Amelia Perez shit. Will you have a penis or vagina? A penis or vagina? The singing, listen, you know how many musicals I've been to? The singing was trash. Fuck the story, and if you don't like all that trans stuff, the singing was garbage.
Okay, I got it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So for me, it would be a Nobel Prize, dude. I think that would be fucking
I respect it.
cool.
I knew it, dude. I knew you were gonna go with a more intellectual prize. Okay. I respect it.
Yeah, because
Nobel Prize for what?
What mathematics would be really cool. And the reason I like that is because that's usually very like space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really expect like the Einsteins.
You wouldn't want a
world,
Fields Medal. You wouldn't want to be
Hawking.
Goodwill Hunting.
No, not like that. I just like, because you know my love for like outer space and like wormholes and fucking time and all that. Like that's and that's what mathematics is all about. That and all this quantum physics shit and stuff like that just like kind of blows my mind. And that would be crazy to like break into some fucking knowing thing that people are like didn't know existed, and you're like, this is how all this shit works.
Derek will become
math.
The AI. He will outmath you.
Yeah, I'll be Lucy.
Your life
I'll Lucy everyone
with digits.
No, because that shit is crazy, dude. When you think about like life and numbers and how connected numbers are with life, it's very strange.
If we went back to the superhero thing, I would probably pick the Lucy shit, even though she kind of self-destructed and absorbed herself into the universe and became a strange...
You'd be a supercomputer?
When you become a robot, do you just become an emotionless drone?
I know.
Like that movie... Transcendence with Johnny Depp. You ever seen that one? That was weird.
Yeah, that's a weird creepy. That is too. But no, yeah, you become like, well, I guess because the reality is that a machine and a robot is emotionless. It doesn't have emotion. It doesn't have feelings. I know that's always like the movie of like the line of like, would it feel? But in reality, it wouldn't. It just doesn't. It's not.
There's a lot of movies that are coming out. This is how scary AI is, Derek. There's a lot of movies that are coming out that are robot sympathetic. The Electric State on Netflix.
I haven't watched that. It seemed like it bombed though. It got really bad reviews.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh, and you did watch it.
I'm a big Millie Bobby Brown hater. I watched it twice to make sure I didn't like that one.
Oh, what?
I like Chris Pratt too. Chris Pratt.
I do like Chris Pratt.
He seems like he's a little disingenuous. However, I do enjoy his movies.
Yeah, I heard that movie just didn't have a ton of substance past
And then,
the first, 15 minutes or something.
Shit, dude. I can't remember what it's called, but it had John David Washington in it, Denzel Washington's son. I don't like referring to him that way, but I feel like a lot of people know who he is as an actor, but don't recognize the name when I say it. He was in Tenet. I fucking loved that movie.
That's a great
People
movie.
hate that movie.
It's a great movie. It's a great
There's
film.
some real Christopher
movies
Nolan
that are
haters out there, but that movie is fantastic. I love it. It actually made me enjoy watching Robert Pattinson on a screen for 2 hours, which is a feat in and of itself.
And he's not even really like a main focal point of that movie, if I'm being honest. He's in it, but he's not the main guy.
Tenet?
Yeah, he's like his
He's
partner,
the
but
guy,
he doesn't have like a lot of like lines that I remember. Like Denzel Washington.
I mean, he's the protagonist,
No, yeah,
which is the most badass shit on the planet.
yeah.
He is the character with no name. I love it. But he was in one. If you would Google for me quickly, sweet
Sure.
Eric, he was in a movie recently within the last couple years
Not
where it's
Lighthouse,
basically
right?
no, not Robert Pattinson. John David Washington.
Oh,
okay, we had our wires
yeah,
mixed
yeah,
up.
okay.
Now I understand what you were saying. Robert Pattinson was still pretty big in the fucking Tenet movie.
Okay, yeah, no, that's why. Sorry, we were confused. That's
But I
why-
understand
that's
where
what I
you're coming
meant. Yes,
from. Yep,
that's
yep.
what I was talking
They
about.
were both in the movie quite a bit. Honestly, I would say like Robert Pattinson essentially co-starred in that movie. He did a great job.
You want to know what movies he's in?
No. Just there's one
The
that's
Creator?
a robot. There it is. Boom.
Gotcha.
So this is another one.
I haven't watched
It's
that one.
more about cyborgs and people who are not entirely human, but there is a lot of stuff where it's like robots are cool. They're okay.
Yeah,
They
when
won't
all
kill
the
you.
old movies like
Sad
Terminator
robots.
and shit.
Just
tell
a
you that,
poor little
man.
guy.
I don't know, dude.
We've seen Terminator. We've lived long enough to see all the Terminators, and Arnold just.
Yeah, it's funny seeing people bring it back,
I'll be back.
like younger people and shit. But it's so true. I don't understand all these, like, we've talked about this in older episodes before, but they're really making, like, they just made a suit. Did you see the robot suit that has all the muscles of a human body? Like, why are we making this shit?
That's some Westworld
Stop doing
scary type
this.
shit.
Yeah, I don't. We are headed in the wrong. Like, how many movies had to get made to be like, this is not fucking what we should be doing? We need to stop doing this right now. But these nerds just keep going, dude.
Would you rather be absolutely destroyed by a sentient, cold, calculated robot, or would you rather have a bear just fuck your shit up? You might survive the bear, ladies. You might survive the bear too.
You do think a fucking you think a robot would be a quick death every time? You don't
Correct.
Think it'd be
They're trying to
sadistic?
end you.
Okay, then obviously a robot because
You would like evil robots. You like evil robots. You want sadistic evil robots, Derek. Admit to camera right now that you would. You asked, are they evil? They're not.
I do want
They're not. They just want to eliminate us. So, what the fuck is the end game with robots, anyways? If you get rid of humanity, you don't want us as slaves. What are you doing into eternity as immortal electronic fucking beings?
But it's like Prometheus, where the idea is you create your own being. So now they're playing God.
I hate all. Okay, let's pivot away from this immediately. I hate it so much. Answer the question. Vicious animal attack.
I said robot because a bear.
Oh, you went for the robot.
Would be painful, dude.
Bear would be terrible.
That would be horrible, dude.
But also, animals are not sadistic. Honestly, if you want to die, you don't want a lion or a bear.
It'll just eat you while you're alive.
But tigers, if you didn't know this, tiger tongues are insane. If you're watching this right now, don't Google it right now. But at the end of the episode, Google close-up image of tiger tongue. It'll blow your mind. Tigers have nerves connected to those big teeth that they have. I don't know if they are considered their canines. They're not canines. The large incisors, maybe, for my dental people out there. Did I nail it?
You did.
They have nerves in there where they can, when they bite you, they can feel your heart beating, and they'll adjust the bite to just go, nope, you're dead.
What?
Right on your heart.
I didn't know that.
So, like, scary as fuck. Respect tigers. I'm not going to be going to wherever the fuck they are located at, even if I'm riding on top of a giant elephant. Not in Louisiana or Oklahoma,
Arkansas.
Alabama, wherever the fuck it was. Fuck Arkansas into the ground.
I know. That's why
viciously.
I said that, this shit's funny.
We'll get into that in a
dude,
future
it's
episode.
that is like something I've learned about you new, which is always funny because we've known each other for so long. Is this guy's motherfucking Steve Irwin America version? Like, you just, I don't know if you're like watching fucking the Discovery Channel or whatever the fuck late at night, but like you're Mr. Animal Knowledge, and it's just hilarious because the other day you were talking about a fucking mule, and you're like, well, I don't know if you know this about the mule, but actually the mule is like, you can't have a mule, it's a donkey. You know? And you just start spinning all these fucking... I was like...
Mules?
And I was
okay.
like, whoa, that's
I'll
impressive.
get into mules next. Mules are dope.
How do you know all this shit,
I think
dude?
I talked about this in a pod way back in the office days, but I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was younger. I love animals. I have a deep love and respect for animals.
But even though you say that, it doesn't
bugs.
necessarily mean you would know so much shit about them. So it's impressive. I'm giving you a compliment. It's funny, though.
So mules are cool because they have a really good spatial awareness. This is true.
Yeah.
I told you this last night.
You did.
I'm not going to get into too much mule talk, and we definitely won't talk about them fucking because they can't breed, but they have incredible spatial awareness. So, like, if you're using a horse as a pack animal, the horse doesn't feel the extra load on it, and it'll rub shit up against trees. So if you have a hostage or something, if you're Red Dead Redemptioning, they'll just smush the dude against the tree. Whereas a mule, it feels what it has attached to it, and it will avoid obstacles and stuff and make sure that your load is safe. So they're pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It almost like a little bit about note because it's just kind of fun getting animals. But like camels, did you know like camels, they like kind of attach themselves to you, but if you do them dirty, they'll like kill you. Like they'll actually like intentionally try to kill you and shit. I read about that, and that was wild. So you do not want to piss off.
That's gonna be a
camel,
top 10
dude.
worst way to go.
Yeah,
just
dude,
getting stomped out by
a camel
Joe Cool the
because
camel.
you didn't give it its fruit on time or something, dude. Oh shit! But that is crazy. But that I love animals too. I'm with you on that. But that's where I think animals. We as human beings, we don't give them enough credit for like their intelligence. Obviously, they're not us. That's why we got to the top. But they still are fucking super smart. Like they know shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dogs are like people. I love
the dogs. Here, I got a good question. This is a question we might have asked before, but I'll run it back. I know I've heard about other things, but if you could choose, choose to talk to one animal, what animal would you talk to?
Oh, dogs, 100%.
Dog instantly, right? Yeah.
They are called man's best friend for a reason, and they are great allies. And honestly, I feel like I'm kind of metagaming right here. I feel like dog extends to wolves since they're kind of somewhat in the same family. Are you going to allow it?
No. All right.
We'll roll for it later. But no, dogs would be dope, dude. I love dogs.
I love dogs too, but the only thing I worry about is when you think about a dog talking, you think about him having a conversation like this. But if the level of intelligence of the dog is really bad, then
maybe
it might just be saying weird shit, dude.
Maybe Dale's like Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he's like, let me tell you about space. Well, aliens have landed in this yard on several times. Did you hear me barking at 2 a.m.? That was the aliens. They were scary as fuck.
Dude, what's crazy is like, because I know you don't watch as much as me. I'm also a big Rick and Morty fan. And there's an episode where the dog, they accidentally give it intelligence because he wants to give it intelligence. So he's like,
I've seen that one.
Okay,
great
yeah.
episode,
and then the dog turns into like the sentient being and like gets reverses the roles of human beings and shit. But no, I agree. Talking to a dog, because I love my dog Milo and all dogs. It would be cool to just finally be able to just talk to your dog and just know what he's thinking. Because there's been so many times I'm like, I wonder what you're fucking thinking right now.
I mean, not to get too deep into it, but they understand things. When they're
100%.
around you, they become familiar with you and your behavior patterns and shit.
Yeah.
And I love it. I think they would be cool. Even if they were slightly dumb, it'll be like talking to an orc in fucking D&D. Fucking, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that would be good. But I'm gonna hit you back because we're rounding it about here. Is I picked Nobel Prize for mathematics, so that was cool. What would you choose?
That's an insane bring back, sweet Derek. That's why this man is a professional podcast partner.
Come
Do you
on,
see that shit?
Fuck, you like that?
Right back, and I love it. And I got my answer on deck.
Beautiful.
So this is on brand because it's extremely petty. I respect the Nobel Prize, and I almost want to hit something a little more philanthropic, but I would 100% go to the Oscars because I feel like they don't run that on a delay. And I would get up there.
That's a good question. I don't think they do.
And
actually.
I would slam the fuck out of them, Derek. I'd be like, this whole thing is a sham, and I don't give a fuck about this award. I'm about to tomahawk it, Rob Gronkowski style, onto this stage, and then I'm going to take it into a urinal and piss on it. Have a good night. See you later. Because I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. When we get to the level that we're supposed to be at, I'm just not going to give a fuck. I won't suffer disrespect or little slights or you telling me that I should be grateful. Fuck that. We've worked hard. You know how hard he's worked on this shit?
A lot. a lot. But
way more than me, honestly, which once again, that's why he gets blessed. This is how you take care of the people around you. Because when you work hard as a group with your friends towards your dreams, that shit will happen. It's going to happen. I'm manifesting that shit. It will happen eventually.
I love it. And all because of you, Natty.
It might take us some time, but yeah, hang in here and rock with us because you, as our community, will benefit from it as well. Because I don't need to be rich. I just need to be comfortable. I need to take care of the people that I care about, and then I want to fucking bless everyone.
Yeah, we'll run cool ass shit too, dude, for fans and stuff, dude. I would do like cool events and shit like that too. That's definitely stuff that I would do in the future.
It was funny. So I'm going to give you a little lore. I want to do more of this because there is so much shit that happens outside of this podcast and out in the public. We really are putting a lot of effort into this. We're trying to collaborate with other people. We're trying to bring people with us. Some of the people that you see on this podcast, you're going to continue to see them. We will take them with us because they have shown that they understand what we're trying to do, that it's a dream and it's a life goal and it's something you need to put effort into. And like we respect other people's dreams, but honestly, some people just don't take them as seriously as we do. Yeah. We're fucking doing it. This is our life. This is our life.
Yeah,
this is our mission.
We want this to be our career and our dream. Some people do shit as a hobby, which is perfectly fine too, like playing Magic or whatever. But as far as this is like we want to do this for a living because it would just be a fun life, and we enjoy doing it. And I think we've both equally worked fucking hard for this shit. You were born to do this shit, and then for me, like I said, I mean, I told you this privately. Fuck it, I'll say it on cameras. Like for me, in the first time ever in my life was when I started editing that. Something finally clicked in me where I was like, this is what I'm meant to do. And I didn't think that was ever real or that was a thing, but I'm like, dude, I have like a natural weird ability to like see moments and do all these fucking things and edit. I'm like, I was meant to do this shit.
I mean, that's why we dove into it head first, because that same feeling that you had, I've had that in many moments throughout my life, and I owe a lot of that to my dad. He raised me to be a handy motherfucker. He taught me how to work on cars and fix things. When I got into the apprenticeship and I first started, and I was on like my first month, and my brain said, I understand this, here we go. And I just started absorbing everything and becoming better and better and better and better. And you've done the same thing with this. Yeah. This will not be the first thing that just clicks and you become good at. Like there's many, but you have to seek them out. Like you can't just sit around and I've been a victim of that, and so have you, where you're just sitting around going, "Oh, fucking life sucks," and you feel bad for yourself. Do it for a little bit. Fuck it. Feel bad for yourself. You should, and then get the fuck up and do what you're supposed to be doing.
Shit. Yeah, and give yourself a chance for things that you want and love to do. I think one of the things people fucking shout all the time, we can't enough, is like take fucking chances sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, don't necessarily ruin your life, but like take chances with dreams and things that you want to do. Don't be afraid to actually take a shot at shit in life, because life is definitely fucking too fucking fast and short to not do shit that you love.
So, and we love doing this.
Yeah. So
this is a treat right at the end. I got to squeeze it in tight. I'm not going to do the elongated version of the story. If you're not, follow Sweet Derek Productions and The Naturals Pod on Instagram and on our TikTok. Only Sweet Derek Productions for that, because I ruined ours by trying to fucking game the system. You don't play with the algorithm.
We're creeping up. We're starting to get up to like we're a couple hundred away from 1K, and getting to 1K followers would be cruel. So help us get there. They'll be in the link in the descriptions. Let's go.
Yeah, and we got more funny shit to come. Like the reels are relatable. The pisshead one that popped off crazy. Yeah, I'm hoping by the time this airs, another one has just launched to the moon and we can talk about that. But like, get in there. Tell us your stories. This shit is relatable. This is why this podcasting shit is so fun, is you find all these intricate connections and secret little, not even secret, but like things that you thought you were very unique about you share that with somebody else, and it's a good thing. I mean, you should think it's a good thing to relate to other people. But anyways, so I mentioned the award thing. We got nominated for an award. We've been trying to get up in with this community. We support the shows.
Oh, you're doing this.
I'm not going to get deep into it, because I feel like, once again, if you want some tea and you want to see more of the personal diary of Uncle Kyle and Sweet Derek, then follow us on social media.
Yeah, true. Fair.
I'm very open and honest about my life and like what I'm doing and what's going on. So we got nominated for an award, which is cool. It felt like a moment because we just feel like outsiders in this Vegas comedy community. I took a stab at the stand-up thing. I just don't want to be a comedian. I like podcasting. He likes podcasting.
This is a form of comedy, though. I'm always going to push back. This is a form of comedy. This is a different skill
of the art.
Correct, but it is a skill. Not everyone can do this. Everyone thinks they can do this. You can't. I'm sorry.
So it felt like a moment, and you know, it's just a symbolic thing. It was fun. People outside of the Vegas comedy community are going to have no knowledge of it, but we enjoyed it and we thought it was fun, and we were going to talk about it on a pod, and now we are. I don't even know. The award is not given. We might potentially win the award, but we're not going.
No, why would we, dude? Yeah.
So we promoted it. A lot of you voted on that, which was so cool. It was so cool to have your support and to have you go and vote on.
Oh, shout out for that. There's a ton of you that I messaged, and you guys without hesitation were like, done. You know, can I vote again? You know what I'm saying? People were like, oh, it only let me do it once. And I'm like, that's fucking amazing that you want to do it multiple times, but like it's once a day. But no, that shit felt good.
Yeah. And it's nice to have that support. It seems kind of silly, but also that gesture is big to us because we have a small community that is super supportive, and to see more people get in on that, it's just like, cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because even being nominated was a surprise. Sorry if you already said that. I don't think you did, but it was a surprise.
I did not. Yeah. It was definitely a surprise, and it was just cool. And also the guy who runs the event, I'm gonna lightly slam him. I'm not even gonna say his name. We're not gonna tag him. If you've been on social media shit, you've seen it, and if you haven't, then you missed out, because this is settled as far as I'm concerned.
Correct. Done.
Basically, I asked this guy, we did the promotion of it. We went to another friend's show, which was wildly successful. The room was packed. It was great to be there. Shout out to Mike Krasner and WrestleMania. That shit is fire.
Fuck yeah, that shit was great. I was super proud of him. I mean, hope he listens to this, but you know, I've given shout outs before. But the fact that he was pulling a crowd of like not other open micers and comics or just friends of, and the amount of people that are like, oh, who's your first time going? It was a huge majority of wise guys,
and they
fucking
killed
good
the
for
show
you, man.
too,
I love it, dude. It's great.
I
and it
wish
was a
continued
good
success.
Hell yeah,
to Mike Krasner.
Stoked for him on
and
that.
anybody who participates in the WrestleMania shit. Alex, Ansel, Kool-Aid.
Oh, Kool-Aid,
the commish
is great. Yeah.
Coming out doing the hype speeches, and he was holding the funny in the bank case. That shit was fire.
That was
so
funny.
You know, we just want to be a part of. We want to be a part of communities that want to help us grow and have us help them grow. And we promote shit. We do that even for people that don't do it for us, because it's just a habit that I enjoy, and some people really do appreciate that. I'm kind of putting you on Front Street, Jay, at the back of the episode, but we collabed, and I've just been promoting your shit because A, I think it's great and I believe in it, and B, you're doing us a favor by lending your talent to our podcast.
100%. So like when you have someone on like that who is our caliber, because I have a lot of respect for him, especially as a comedian, it's like we're grateful for you coming on here. You know,
go download Green Monster right now, available.
Yeah, 100%. It's legitimately funny. It's legitimately funny. Go check him out. If you love comedy, you will enjoy his special. It's very good.
So basically, we promoted this event. And I wanted to know if we won, because the award ceremony is at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Not even 10 p.m. 11 p.m.
11 p.m. on a Wednesday,
which is insane.
Anything after 8 p.m. on a Wednesday, I'm an adult. Like, I want to go to bed. Like, I'm sorry. Sometimes we stay all late and have fun, but I want to go to fucking bed. We want to go to sleep. So I just wanted to know if we won, because I told him, listen, if I'm not trying to tell you to fudge the numbers, but if we won, just let me know. We'll promote the event. We'll show up. Yeah. I hope you let me do an acceptance speech. It'll be a whole lot of fun, and we'll do it. But I just told him, I was like, honestly, we both work, and if we have not won, then I'm sorry, we can't come. He wanted to be childish and tell me, well, you'll find out at the award show. And then the day after, he makes a post on Instagram saying that multiple of the nominees, which I don't know if there were any other people that filed the same complaint as me, but there are a lot of grown adults in this Vegas comedy community who have jobs and families and lives and shit. So this is an understandable request.
Yeah, I feel like, it makes sense to ask that, because it's like, hey, I'll come support you and I'll show up, but like, I don't really want to show up if I didn't win, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I'd be happy to nominate, but I'm just not going to show up.
Because we're doing a business. Like, I'm sorry, we're trademarked. Yeah. Like we're doing things. We are making the moves to make this as legitimate as possible. So he did that. Then he made this post talking about people. He mentioned this award that he won. There's this couple out here called the Comedy Reviewers, and they're doing a documentary series with local comedian, and they host events, they do an award show and stuff, and that's great. They're supporting the community.
Yeah,
we respect that.
Yeah,
support the community.
Yeah, 100%.
So this individual won an award, and he was very proud of that. And he went on this giant tirade. He compared his award show to the Oscars, which I thought was insane.
That's insane.
I thought that was insane.
Like, let's calm down. The fucking Oscars. Let's calm down. It's at an open mic, okay?
At 11 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
sounds so crazy when you say it like that.
He mentions that he won this award, and that him and his fellow nominees didn't do what we were doing and try to get the information beforehand, and they were just grateful for the nomination, and that's why they showed up, and he was honored to win and all of that. And I'm not trying to shit on him for that, but buddy, once again, we're grown adults, we have jobs, we are building our business on the side and podcasting and doing all this shit, and I'm just too motherfucking busy, and so is he, to show up at 11 p.m. at a dive bar in fucking Koreatown on a motherfucking Wednesday for a fucking award show that you're probably going to give me a plastic medal that they give second graders when they do fucking potato sack races at the fair, at the spring fair. Like, come on, let's be reasonable as adults. Fuck. Let me know whether or not I won. If I won, I'm going to show up for your award show. And if I didn't, congratulations to the winners, and we'll see you next year. Probably not, because in the comment that I left on social media, and I'll leave this up to editing Derek, whether he wants to throw it up so you can pause and read it, I, at the end of it, told him to go fuck himself, because I am just so tired as a grown adult man, and I know he is, of being jerked off by these people and pretending that we're not important and that we should be dedicated to their shit. Go fuck yourself again. But anyways, happy birthday to the man himself, Sweet Derek. You may never play that moat against me in a game ever. I will make you sign a contract.
What
about
this? Is there an exception if we're in the pod? Like, what if we play CDH again together?
We'll fucking cross that bridge when I come to it, and I'll let you destroy me.
You'll never cross the moat.
If you haven't already, we are working on merch, and honestly, I am going to say this right now as a personal challenge to myself. If we get it done by the premiere, bang, Derek, throw up a link, and it'll be in the description.
Shit. Okay.
Go buy a shirt. Support your boys. We're going to come out with some funny, cool shit that you can wear, and we greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my boy Carlos. He started watching the pod, and he said he wanted some merch, and other people have been clamoring for it, so we are doing it.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's exciting that people want to rock our stuff. Again, love that. Love you guys. So,
also, when we have guests on, when we promote their albums, I know that some of you people don't have like the unlimited plan. I have the Apple subscription, so I just add their album and I don't have to buy it.
Yep,
so we understand if you don't want to spend money because you don't have a subscription based thing where you can get it, but if you can, please do support these people.
Yeah,
these are talented people. We're trying to showcase them. We're trying to grow with them. We're trying to build a community. We're trying to share with our community. Support us if you can. If not, just by watching it, commenting on this or any of the social medias, that's good too. I'll take it in any form, and I know he will as well.
Agreed.
We love you guys. We hope you enjoyed another episode of Utter Chaos. Happy birthday to Sweet Derek, the motherfucking producer, and we'll see you on the next one.
Later.
Banger.
Yep.
Bring it in, dude. You gotta fucking give me a hug after that one.
Wow. I love you, buddy.
Love to.